Namaskar everyone. My name is Hari Priya. I am a BMS intern from Government Ayurvedic College Patiala, and today I have a case presentation on very interesting concept Svatantra and Paratantra Vyadhi. So basically Svatantra Vyadhi arises from its own causes, is cured by its own treatment, and its symptoms are clearly visible. On the contrary, there is a Paratantra Vyadhi which does not arise due to its own causes, does not get cured by its own treatment, and its symptoms are not clearly visible. Here is the case where Raktarsha occurred as a Svatantra Vyadhi and Madhumaya occurred as a Paratantra Vyadhi. A 40-year-old female presented with the complaints of painful rectal bleeding, headache, and lethargy. She was a known case of hemorrhoids since 4 years and diabetes mellitus since 2 years and was taking medication for the same. As the Nidan Panchak was understood, the patient's lifestyle included Santarpanjanya Ahar Vihar, especially Rakta and Pitta Prakopak Ahar Vihar, both of which are Nidan of Raktarsha. The patient was found to have symptoms of Vatanubanthi Raktarsha, and since Raktarsha arose from its own causes and the symptoms were clearly visible, it was considered as a Svatantra Vyadhi. As the patient lifestyle included Santarpanjanya Ahar Vihar, like heavy, unctuous substances in excessive quantity, doing samshana, having abstained from physical and mental work, and non-practicing of Sanshodhana, etc., all of which are Nidan of Madhumeya developed from Pratantra Dosh Prakop as described in Charak Sutra Sthana. Since Madhumeya did not arise from its own causes and symptoms were not clearly visible, it was considered as a Pratantra Vyadhi. As treatment analysis made was applied to the patient, significant changes in the lifestyle were done as Nidan Parivarjan and treatment for Raktarsha was planned. Treatment given included Siddhajal, Bilvadi Churn, Bolbadras, Abhyarishta, Arshognavati, Shadharam Yog, Tiktakam Kashaya, with amount, frequency and anupan as described in the table. Beside this, Jatyadi Tel for local application and sitz bath with warm water was advised. As the results were observed, within 1 month of starting the treatment, FBS level of the patient reduced from 188.8 mg per dl to 79.02 mg per dl. After 1 month of treatment, significant changes were observed, like the pain subsided, the bleeding stopped, the headache and lethargy disappeared. After 90 days of treatment, inflammation of hemorrhoids significantly reduced and patient found to have signs of Dhatu Samya. After 4 months of treatment, HbA1c level reduced from 8.92% to 7.6%. Conclusion of this clinical case study is Pratantra Vyadhi occurs as a result of Svatantra Vyadhi. Svatantra Vyadhi arises from its own causes, get cured by its own treatment, and its symptoms are clearly visible. Paratantra Vyadhi does not arise due to its own causes, does not get cured by its own treatment, and its symptoms are not clearly visible. If we treat Svatantra Vyadhi, the Pratantra Vyadhi simultaneously got treated as well. Thank you.